For many people, losing weight and keeping it off is a constant challenge, but today's Spotlight on Success guest lost 45 pounds 9 years ago and has maintained that weight loss. We welcome Joan Upton along with weight loss success coach Bronwyn Marmo. You know, Joan, we'll get to you in a minute because I know everybody will always ask you, how'd you lose it? But Bronwyn, she did weight training. How important is weight training in weight loss?
Weight training is key. The basic equation is muscle burns more fat. So you're gonna wanna do weight training. You're gonna wanna build up those muscles because you will truly feel the power from the inside.
And you don't have to bulk up when you do weight training.
Not at all. You know, so many times women think that, oh, I can't do weight training because I'm gonna look like a she-woman. But no, that's not true. It'll just tone us and it'll just make us feel more fit. It'll help us stand up straight.
You look better in the bikini when you're toned and you got the six-pack and everything.
Absolutely.
Now, why is it important that you set goals during a weight loss?
Well, goal setting is very important. And not only that, studies have shown that those who have just gone on a diet, as opposed to those who have gone on a diet plus weight training, lose 44% more fat. So it is so important. It's a great way to give yourself a daily boost. Your metabolism gets boosted and you feel better. So do the weight training. It really helps.
Speaking of feeling better, somebody who looks better is Joan. You lost the 45 pounds. You kept it off for 9 years. And weight training was key to that. How did weight training help you?
Well, I can tell you that I had done the cardio like most of us all do. We're on the Stairmaster, we're walking 5 days a week, 45 minutes at a time. And it wasn't until I hooked up with a personal trainer and started lifting weights. And my body changed within 6 weeks' time. I had lost 9 inches.
9 inches?
9
and
inches.
That's once you started the weight training?
Once I started the weight training.
Look, there's your before and after photo right there.
Yeah, big difference. Big difference.
Was there an aha moment that you had where you said, this is it, this is something I can stick to and I'll be able to keep it off?
You know, I don't think there was a real aha moment during the weight loss. It was coming off gradually, and you and I talked briefly before the show, and a lot of it was about getting happier in life. But like I said, the dramatic change came when I started weight training, and that was sort of the aha about a powerful body equals powerful self-esteem and powerful
you feel like
confidence, and you,
it's like once you do weights, you kind of feel like I am she-woman.
You
and
start
I look good,
getting
I feel
that bicep going.
Yeah, you do. Well, now when you said that you got happier, how did you feel when you were at your heaviest?
I felt embarrassed. I felt ashamed. I hid. I didn't participate.
You said you were larger in high school, too?
I was fat in high school and college. Worst time for a girl to be fat, right? And, you know, you want the boys to like you. You want to fit into the social groups, and you don't go out. You're embarrassed. I was humiliated. I felt out of control.
And then 9 years ago, you just said, I need to do something about this.
I don't think that I actually did even have that insight. Again, it was just a gradual process. I took jobs as a waitress in retail, so I was on my feet a lot more, so weight came off then.
You were more active?
I was more active. I grew up, I learned more about nutrition and working out, and so it was really a slow process doing it.
So what keeps you inspired to keep your weight off all these years later? Because it's nearly a decade now.
It's nearly a decade. Well, number one, now health. I'm 43 years old, and it's important to stay well and healthy. Number two, you feel a lot better in a body that's fit and well and strong. And number three, I use my fat now as my grace. I help other women.
So what are you accomplishing now that you didn't before?
Well, I started my own business called Body Heart, and I'm a certified personal trainer now.
I hear those stories a lot from people who sit on this couch and say, I was 300 pounds, I've lost weights, and then now I'm a personal trainer.
It's so common in the fitness industry. All these former fatties are now instructors and personal trainers, but the great thing about that is that's our connection, right? We've been there, so we can help other people that want to get to the place that we're at now.
Now, what are the I mean, with the success that you've had, what tips do you have for people out there who said, you know what, I'm 40, I've been big all my life, and I'm just going to be big? What would you say to them?
And I hear that all the time. And I say to them that you create your own reality. So it starts up here. It starts with changing your thoughts and changing your thinking. And believing that you can do it, and maybe changing your thoughts to how your body functions rather than how it looks, and start giving thanks that you can walk, that you can hold your babies, that you can hold hands with your loved ones.
Well, isn't that important, Bronwyn, that when people lose weight, they're not going to look like the models on the cover of Shape or Health, because number one, they've been airbrushed, and number two, that you have to be married to the fact that I'm married to the fact that I have big thighs. It's in my family, big leg muscles, but that's okay.
That is okay. We need to all just embrace the body we have, love the body we have, because truly by loving that body, and I know Joan will attest to this, by loving the body you have right now, you are going to develop and transform into the body you want. So that is so important, and it's about embracing who you are today.
And you're not too old to ever try, are you?
You're never too old to try. I was working with an 85-year-old lady who just needed some range of motion exercises, and she said, is it too late for me to? No, it's never too late.
And you know, it's not, because when I go to the gym and I'm doing weights, I have to wait for a woman, and I think she's like 87, and she lifts more than I do. So if she can lift more than I do, anybody could do it. So thank you so much. Thank you for your story. Congratulations on your weight loss. Thank you for coming in, Bronwyn. And if you'd like information, or if you would like to be featured on a Spotlight for Success segment, just visit our website at azfamily.com/your life. And coming up next, we'll try out some all-natural products that will heal